Hello, welcome to the Jessica Brymer channel. I'm Evangelist Jess Brymer. If you're watching me on Facebook, please click the follow button. You have not been clicking the follow button. I know some of you have been watching, but you've not been clicking the follow button. Click the follow button. Follow me on Facebook. As you also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being here. And can you take a look at this? Can you see this young man? This is the young man that 3 Nigerian boys sent to an early grave through internet scam and blackmail. They didn't just scam him and blackmail him. They also advised him to commit suicide since he could not pay them the amount of money that they requested for. And the story started like this. These Nigerian men, they went on Facebook, no, Tinder date. You know these dating apps. They went on the dating app and they pretended to be gays who love, to date other young men. This American boy is just a teenager. He's just a teenager. When you're young, you get into so much adventure. You think it's just fun to, have connection with strangers. We did it in our days. They used to call it pen pal. Excuse me. They used to call it pen pal, where you see people you can write letters to from abroad. They show their address and their faces. You pick the person you like and you're just pen pals, your friends, by writing letters, letter writing and all that. Most times you never get to meet, but that excitement of writing letters, most of the time love letters, when you're a teenager, you want to experiment with so many things. You want to be socially adjustable and socially well adjusted. You want to be sociable. Yes, that's the word. You really want to be sociable and you want to be seen as sociable. So at that age, that's why in my youth ministry, I make young people understand that at the teenage stage, you need mentorship. You need somebody with the wisdom and fear of God who can guide you through the stage, because it's a very precarious stage. So for the people of this generation, it's not pen pal. It's gone beyond pen pal. It's Tinder date. It's getting to know people online and dating them. There's so many dating apps you can use to meet people. So you're living in Africa, you can meet people in the US. You can communicate with them on WhatsApp, video calls. Technology has made things easy. And the allure of it, the excitement of it, drives you. You want to be part of it. So these 3 Nigerian young men, I want to show you their photographs. They got in touch with this different young men in the States, and they started sweet-talking them on the dating app and telling them how much they love them. It got to a point where, yes, these are the 3 Nigerian men that are alleged to have done this. They're alleged to have done this. That's them. You can see these young men. These young men are not just thieves. Allegedly, they are also killers because they got these guys to commit suicide. So they got talking with these young men, and they started saying all the lovey-dovey things and all that. It got to a point where the men could trust them with their life, with their body, with their secret. And they told the young men to send me, naked photographs of yourself in different positions, and these young men did that. They sent photographs, they sent videos of their naked body. And the average white man can be so trusting. The black man, I don't know why we use our wisdom to want to always destroy. Somebody's going to tell me it's not just blacks that do it, whites do it too, but it's a preponderance of blacks that do this thing. It's a preponderance of African youths that we deny the education. We've denied them food. We've denied them the decency that comes from being raised in a proper family. We've denied their parents the money to buy sanitary pads for their daughters. We've denied the parents the money to pay school fees for these young men to get proper education. We've denied them jobs after they've completed their education. So they are trying to be very creative. They're trying to do things that, when you're young, sometimes you don't understand the import of what you're doing. So these young men are desperate to make money. They're desperate to survive. They're desperate to live. So they come up with they devise so many evil. So when these young men send them their nude pictures, it gets to a point they tell them, look, I'm going to expose you. They don't just say, I'm going to expose you. Actually, they go online to find out information about these young men, their family ties, the schools they go to, the people they are related to, probably their teachers and, people they respect, people that mean a lot to them in their lives. After they've done all this wicked research, knowledge, they're seeking the wrong knowledge rather than seek the right knowledge. The same, what do you call it now? Website, the same, social media, the same online activities that people use to make genuine money, genuine cash. In fact, I got talking with somebody and I said, look, the Lord has been laying in my heart to come up with how people can make money online. I'm researching it now. I'm going to come up with video for young people. So all you young people, all you parents, please tell your young people as well, gather here. I'm going to be releasing videos for you on how you can make genuine money online without scamming anybody, without blackmailing people to death and causing people to commit suicide. Because that's what these 3 young Nigerian men have just done to these handsome men that I showed you people. Look at one of the guys. Look at handsome young man. Look at them. They get the boy to send them nude pictures and nude videos of himself, and then they turn around to say, look, I'm going to send these videos and pictures of your nakedness to your school, to your teacher, to your parents, to your sisters, because I have their links. I know where they are. If you don't give me $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. So when they did it to this young man, I want to read out the conversation that ensued between this young man and the Nigerian guy that duped him. This is the Nigerian guy talking. He said, I have screenshot all your followers and tags. I can send these nudes to everyone. Also send your nudes to your family and friends until it goes viral. All you have to do is to cooperate with me and I won't expose you. You see what the Nigerian boy is telling this boy? He said, I've seen all your followers, people following your social media accounts. I've seen the tags. I've seen your family and friends, and I'm going to tag them. I'm going to send them these nude pictures and new videos of you. It's going to go viral, except you cooperate with me. You have to cooperate with me. He said to him, the Nigerian boy now asked the guy, are you going to cooperate with me? Just pay me right now, and I won't expose you. What has the boy done, for crying out loud? He hasn't committed any crime. He thought he was in a romantic relationship with somebody. He didn't know he was dealing with a heartless, wicked man. When Nigerians have wicked leaders, that wickedness passes down. The oil drops, the anointing of wickedness drops from the head to the feet, to the body. You know, it was Atiku that said it, that fish rots from the head. The head is rotten, so the whole body is decaying now. It's getting rotten and it's decaying. That's what is going on. Look at what this young man has turned himself to be after he got this guy to think that he was a lover, somebody that he wanted to date. Then the Nigerian man said, except you pay me, then I won't expose you. The white guy said, how much do you want me to give you? The Nigerian guy said $1,000. The white guy paid him just $300 and said, that's all I have. I have just $300. He's a young man, he's a teenager. It's all I have is just $300. The Nigerian guy said to him, goodbye, enjoy your miserable life. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the threat? And for a young guy, for you to trouble the mind of a young boy in this way, the boy must have been so troubled. So the guy said to him, I'll kill myself right now. As in, because the Nigerian guy has refused to listen to him, has refused to accept to take the 300 and keep short. He's taking $300. He's still threatening the boy that he's going to still expose him and make his videos go viral. The boy said, I'm going to kill myself now because of you. The Nigerian guy said, good, do that fast or I'll make you do it. I swear to God. I mean, what kind of wicked children are we raising in Nigeria. Look at the depth of the wickedness. He's telling this young man, this handsome man I just showed you now, this handsome, very handsome, the kind of man they will say, pepperless guy. This wicked Nigerian boys are telling this guy, he's telling the guy, say, commit suicide now, kill yourself or I'll make you do it. Just because of how much? How much? And the boy, the next thing he said to the boy, he said, I'll make you do it. Then the United States grand jury alleged that on March 25, 2022, the guy killed himself. No, this is a second story. This is another story. On March 2020, the same boy, yes, he said, okay, the same guy also threatened another victim. Okay, that's the story. Okay, the same guy, Nigerian guy that said to that guy, do it or kill or make you do it, kill yourself. He said he also did it to a second person. And he said to the second person, pay me right now. The second person said, how much? He said, pay me $800 and I will end this. Deal or no deal. The victim, number two victim said, I don't have that kind of money. The Nigerian boy said, ha ha ha, I love this. Then he said, I have $50 in Venmo and $100 cash. Can I pay it to you? The Nigerian guy said, dude, now, goodbye. Enjoy your miserable life. The second guy said, why? Why are you saying this? I can give you this amount of money. That's a total of $150. The Nigerian guy said, I'll make this go viral. Then he now said, he kept threatening the guys. The Nigerian guy kept threatening him and said, I'll make you regret your life. I'll make you commit suicide. I promise you, I swear. So the FBI people got all these records, and that young guy, the first picture, the picture I showed you, the guy killed himself. He committed suicide. So the FBI have been on this case. They've been trying to, they got to EFCC. They've been trying to expose, they've been trying to arrest these Nigerian guys that did this thing, and they have found them. They were able to get them, and they're going to extradite them. Two of them are brothers. I want to read out their name. The two that are brothers, their surname is Ogoshi. Ezekiel. The Ogoshis and Ezekiel. One, the surname is Ezekiel, the other one is Ogoshi. Okay, the first one is Samson Ogoshi. His brother is Samuel Ogoshi. And the third person is Ezekiel Ejeme Robert. They exploited these minors and they got them to produce child pornography, and they were using it to blackmail them. One of them committed suicide. So they're going to spend at least up to 30 years in prison in the United States. The FBI have entered Nigeria, and they're going to pick them up. They're going to extradite them to the United States because they worked in collaboration with the EFCC, and they were able to arrest these boys. Look at, you can't see these boys on the street and think that they are capable of such wickedness. But that's what our young boys have been pushed into. That's what our young boys have been pushed into now. It's terrible. It's terrible. And the leaders just can't be bothered. They're just looting money meant for the welfare of these young people. Did you hear the other story of a young man who went to church? I watched the video. I don't want to play that kind of video here. Let me summarize to you what this young man, because I understand that in Nigeria now, 20-something-year-olds are buying flashy cars. They are buying houses. They are living large, and they are dating all manner of women. It's a shame. I also read that story that says 95% of Nigerian ladies are into hookups. But the ladies are insulting and abusing the guy that wrote it and say, how dare you say this? Well, the guy might be exaggerating, but somehow the hookup business has become mainstream in Nigeria now. The guy said that in the next 5 years, it will be the highest paying career in Nigeria. Can you imagine? People are so desperate, and young ladies that should know better are selling their bodies cheap for money. And they don't know that their virtues are being traded in on the altar of the devil. There's something is being taken from them to help those people make more money, because anybody that will pay you 500,000 to sleep with you is using you. Some don't even give them money, but they are using their virtue to make money. Some get killed in the process. A lot of corpses have been picked up from victims. People went for hookups and got killed in hotel rooms, and their body parts harvested. There's one of this young man that I watched on video was in a church. He ran to a church seeking for prayers and mercy. He said, please, I need prayers and mercy because of the iniquities I've committed. And the pastor brought him out and said, well, for me to help you, you need to tell the church what you did for us to pray for you. He said, I'm into Yahoo Plus. It was that day he explained the difference between Yahoo and Yahoo Plus. Initially, Nigerians were into scams where they write letters for people and deceive them that there's money somewhere, there's oil somewhere to be sold and all that, and the people send them money in advance and all that. That's what we knew as Yahoo, and they were doing the internet scam. But they graduated from there to using the blood of innocent people. They kidnap people and use their blood for sacrifices. And each time I think about these stories about people being killed for money, I think it's high time we banished native doctors out of Nigeria. We banished native doctors out of Africa, because they are the ones aiding and abetting this evil. They are the ones telling them, go and bring human skull, human head, human eye, the breast of women who have never given birth. Go and bring it. And the ritual market is so huge in Nigeria now. The market of harvesting people's organs, killing people and using their body parts for rituals. It's booming in Nigeria right now, and the government have decided to turn a blind eye. A lot of people say even politicians need the human parts as well, because they use it to also gain power. They use blood to also renew their power. So that's why they're not talking about it. Everybody's pretending that it's not happening until it happens to your own. Then you start running helter-skelter. This young man in his 20s, very innocent-looking young man, he said, I'm into Yahoo Plus. Yahoo Plus is the one where you use human parts to make money. He said, so the native doctor told me to bring 2 virgins. He will use 2 virgins to sacrifice and make me have money. He said he brought 2 virgins. I'm a preacher of holiness and abstinence, premarital sexual abstinence. So here I am preaching that people should remain holy and virgins until they marry. And then young men are planning on how to use these virgins to slaughter them and make money. The vengeance of God is looming over them. It's looming and is about to descend. This young man has gone to ask for prayers and mercy because he doesn't have peace anymore. He cannot enjoy the billions he has made from killing people. The native doctor told him to bring 2 virgins. He brought 2 virgins. And the native doctor said, you are going to use your hand to kill them. He used his hand to kill them. The native doctor said, you're going to use your hand to open them up and take their organs and start eating. He took the heart and ate. He ate their body parts, their organs, and then the native doctor brought the head of goats that wasn't cooked, uncooked goat's head. He said, asked him to eat. He said he ate it. Then thereafter, he made so much money. He said, I made over $600 million. That's what he made. That's what he sacrificed souls for mere piece of paper, for mere contraction, for things that will soon be consumed in the hellfire. Firewood for hellfire. He sacrificed those young girls. I don't want to hear, oh, don't mind the girls. They deserve it. They follow all these money boys. I don't want to hear that, please. I don't want to hear that. It does not justify such killing. It does not justify such gory killing, such heartless killing. Nothing justifies it, my brother and my sister. Nothing justifies it. He said when he made the money, he was able to mix with the people who mattered in the society, celebrities. Who are these people you are idolizing? Celebrities, my food. Food for ants. Let the person drop dead the next two days, the person starts smelling. What are you talking about? Why are you idolizing human beings? You want to make money so that you can rub shoulders with celebrities. And then what happens? You won't die again? You won't die again now. He's finished robbing soldiers. I beg your pardon. He has finished robbing soldiers. What do they call? Not soldiers. Shoulders. He has finished robbing shoulders with celebrities. He's made all the money. Now he cannot enjoy it. He can't eat it. He's only helter-skelter, seeking for prayers. Even if that church prayed for him, there's still a God that will decide whether to answer that prayer or not. It's not in my place to decide. It's not in your place to decide. God, the God of justice and fairness, will decide whether his prayers would be answered. Thank you so much for listening to me. Let's raise children that will not be scammers, killers, blackmailers. God help us in Jesus' name. Thank you so much. Kindly click the subscribe button. Share this story with someone. It will bless a life. It will change your life for the better. And click like if you got some value from what you just